kind of tools do I need if I'm starting in real estate? Boy, that's a good question. Because man, you need a bunch. I'm Kathy Byrnes. I'm a realtor here, waterfront specialist in the Lake Norman area, just north of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I've got some tools for you, especially if you're just starting over. So if you like things like this, please subscribe below and share this with your friends and check out all the other ones as well. So if you're just starting over in real estate and you're whatever age you are, if you're younger, man, you already get a lot of the tech. If you're 40 plus, like a lot of agents are starting a second career in this industry, or even the industry's just taken over and you don't know how to catch up with it because there's so many changes going on, right? So my favorite thing to do is Chat GPT-4. And I pay the extra $20 because I was just having breakfast with a woman this morning and she said, well, I've seen it, but I haven't done much. She's in her 60s. She's been a realtor for years and years. Very sharp realtor. However, she's feeling very buried by tech. And if you don't address it, you will be buried by it. You will be out of business because of it. And people say, oh, realtors aren't going to be out of business because of AI. Yes, they are. They are because they're choosing to be out of business because of AI. It's not necessarily that an AI is going to take over writing up the contract or taking the people out showing homes and little robots are out there. Maybe that'll happen someday. We all thought when I was little that the Jetsons was really cool stuff, and so much of what was in that show is happening today. Bottom line is AI is critical in your business. And I use it to ask everything. And I was teaching her just having lunch. I said, listen, if I don't know what to ask it, but I've got a subject that I don't know the answers to, I'll explain that I'm working on a project. Here's my deal. I need help doing whatever with it. And I say, I don't know what to ask you so that you can help me get better. Will you tell me what I should be asking you so that then I will ask you and then you'll give me their answers? And it does. I said, it's that insanely great. Like sometimes when I want to come on here and create videos, I'll say, you know what are agents looking for in the 40 plus age group? What are they concerned about? What do they want to know? It spit out 10 different ideas for me. This was one of them. And the tools are absolutely essential. You say, okay, AI is a big piece. No, it's a massive piece. You don't have to spend all day learning it. This is always, whenever you got any tool, you have to balance your time of how much time you're going to spend on education and how much time you're going to actually work with your clients, right? You have to balance this all out. But the tools are essential. Me, I am a huge believer in YouTube and making videos just like this. And if I was a realtor and I wasn't already established in my area, I would be doing videos on steroids about the Lake Norman area and not just videos on my listings. See, I think that's a big mistake. That's one of the tools. If you're just doing a video about your listing, that's good. It's not enough because it's not lasting. You want to build a presence. Where is everybody today? We walk around with our phones like they're a body part, right? I know I do. Mine even comes in the shower with me. I gotta know, I gotta be close to everything. I respond to my calls in a nanosecond. But anyway, technology is everywhere. So when you're doing your videos on your listings, for example, or you're doing an open house, what you want to do is talk about the town or the community where that house is, because you can create playlists in YouTube and it could be all about that area, that town, that community. You can have so many different kinds of playlists that are broken down, and they will be what they call evergreen and live on that platform, so that if somebody's doing a search by Lake Norman, North Carolina, they're going to pull it up and they're going to see, hey, Kathy did a video on the Whitewater Center that's over in Huntersville. How cool is that? And then she gave an example of just 10 miles away was Lake Norman, and here was a sample of a beautiful waterfront home. Because people want to play nearby where they live, right? Or I could do a video where I go out on the boat with my son or my daughter, and I'm taking videos what it's like to be out on Lake Norman on a Saturday or Sunday morning, or going to some of the restaurants on the lake. You see what I'm talking about? And then I go give a sample. Now here's a sample of a beautiful home on Lake Norman. Now I do the video I extend the video on that, not just specific to that. I extend it because they're going to see what style homes are in the neighborhoods. If my price point was different, let's say I was in a golf community and I wanted to do the same thing, I'm going to feature the whole golf community. And then I'm going to say, want to see a sample of one of the homes? I got one for you. It's my current listing. And if this one's sold when you're watching this, just reach out to me and I'll be able to get you others. So you see what I'm saying? Evergreen, it lives on forever. Whereas a Facebook post, Instagram post, even LinkedIn, they all drop down in the feeds. But Evergreen is YouTube, and that's why your descriptions are important, how you set them up with chapters. I've got all kinds of videos on how to do all of that over in my Tech Savvy Realty Solutions YouTube channel, because your YouTube channel has to be one specific audience. So for me, I'm doing my YouTubes specifically to realtors that are looking to start over. I'm looking to build an organization, a global organization. I'm with eXp Realty. I would love to run with some people that want to build an organization as they build their real estate business. I am at a stage where I've built my real estate business. Now I'm looking to build my real estate team, my posse, where we go globally and teach agents as well as do our residential real estate business and even commercial. But me, I only know residential. However, that channel is geared toward helping those agents level up their business and see if they want to run with me at eXp. The other channel, the Tech Savvy Realty Solutions, that is for a lot of realtors that are in the 40 plus age group who have really very little knowledge of how to run their business through tech. And tech today is critical. For example, I kept watching on Instagram. These younger agents would say, if you want to know more about this, just say this little trigger word in the DMs or the comments. I'm like, what goes on there? What does that mean? I didn't know what it meant. Finally, one of the gals that was doing it was in my eXp organization. I called her up. I said, Kate, what do you got going on in there with that Instagram thing? I said, how does that little word work? What does it mean? And she told me about ManyChat and triggers and how she'd done $30 million worth of business in the past few years just off Instagram using that tech tool, how she did her posts. You see what I'm talking about? $30 million? Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, swore. Yes, that's what you want, right? These are the tricks that we've got here that we can help you with. And I encourage you, these tools, the tech tools are critical and they can be overwhelming. So you better go where you got it explained to you simply. That's me, that's my Tech Savvy Realty Solutions. You better not run from this tech or you might as well get out of the business, because you might as well get out of life. Because if you don't think this is going to take over our world, you are sadly mistaken. And the efficiency that it can bring to your business is on steroids. I have my Chat GPT open to my right here right now. I use it for everything: personal, family, friends, business, marketing, you name it. And that's the last thing I'm going to talk about right now: marketing. Real estate is about marketing. It's more marketing than it is buying and selling homes. Because if people don't know who you are, they're not going to find you. Where are they going to find you? Social media. How do you do that? Marketing. So all of it's important. And I encourage you to pay attention to this. It's really, really important. So if you like this, as I mentioned, book a strategy call with me. Let's talk. I would love to have a conversation if you want to run with me, or if I just help put you in a direction of where you can go check out some other things that may be beneficial for you. Let's do it. Subscribe below, share this channel with people you think could benefit from it. Watch all the other videos, will ya? Please make comments. That's how I expand. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.